Apparently, MyPillow CEO Mike Lindell is looking for a new job. That's not to say that he's going to leave his old position as the CEO of his pillow company or his My Coffee company or even his little website Frank's Speech, but he wants something else to do. And according to an interview he gave this week on the War Room podcast that is being served by guest hosts while its main host Steve Bannon is in prison, Mike Lindell laid out the exact job that he wants, and it's a job that only Donald Trump can give to him. Guest host Jack Posobiec actually asked Lindell, first of all, he said, "We all know that President Trump is announcing his vice president very soon here. Mike Lindell, can you confirm, have you been asked by President Trump to be his running mate on the ticket for 2024? Before I even read Lindell's response, I don't know if Mr. Jack here was being funny or if he was being legitimate, but that is a horrifying thought, right? Of all the terrible people we've talked about that could be Donald Trump's running mate, it never even crossed my mind that he could do something insane and pick Mike Lindell, but apparently that's something people on the right have been thinking about. But anyway, Lindell responded, "No, I haven't. I have not been asked, you guys. And I will tell you this. If he asks me to do anything, I'm hoping it's when he gets in." Notice the little slip there? When we get this. And then he tries to correct himself, when he gets in. That's an important little slip of the tongue there to pay attention to. But anyway, that he puts me in charge of our elections and where we can get our election platforms completely fixed. And so that's what I hope that he would do, would have a place for me there, because in the last 3 years, I've lived and breathed it. I know what we need to have secure elections, and I really think I could do a great job of getting this country to a great place. Yeah, but Mike, if you were to take that position, it would mean that the current person who holds that position would lose their job. And as we all know, the current person who has that position is non-existent, because that's not a thing. Guess what, Mike? As somebody who, as you say, I've spent the last 3 years living and breathing this. Really, did you ever once stop to look at the Constitution? The U.S. Constitution provides that the states, and the states alone, provided a little bit of government insight through legislation and court rulings over the years, but the states get to determine the manner in which they conduct their own elections. There is no national oversight board looking at these people, and there sure as hell isn't one person in charge of it. Yes, there are civil rights issues with votings that the Department of Justice oversees, but there's not one dude sitting up there all right, here's how we're going to do our elections this year. No, the states have that power. And for somebody who says they've lived and breathed it for 3 straight years, don't you think you should know that? I mean, is that how dumb you are? Is that how bad you are at this? Let's be honest here. Every claim Mike Lindell has made, I'm pretty sure every single claim he has made about the 2020 election being stolen or any other election since then being stolen, it's all been debunked. He's never been able to prove any of it. I know that for sure. And now apparently we're learning today that he doesn't even know how elections actually work in this country. So if you're on the right, let me ask you this question. Why in God's name would you trust somebody who's telling you elections are being interfered with when they don't even understand how elections are set up under the United States Constitution? If they don't even know that, you think they're going to give you the correct answer as to whether or not our elections are in trouble? Hell no. Mike Lindell in this interview proved that he has no idea what he's talking about, and he's probably too stupid for any of us to continue giving any daylight to. Hi everyone, this here is little Athena, and Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet, so please, don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.